From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. Prepping the Parkway, Vice President Kamala Harris will spend Election Eve in Pennsylvania, ending her night with a massive concert on the Parkway. We have coverage this morning on the final preparations, road closures, and parking restrictions that could impact your day.
And former President Trump and his running mate J.D. Vance will also be in the Keystone State today, where they'll be stopping to meet with voters.
And you'll need a jacket this morning, but not tomorrow. We're heading into some record highs yet again. Kate is tracking our roller coaster of temperatures in our next weather forecast. Morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Janelle Brill. Thanks for joining us on this Monday morning. We're going to start with our next weather forecast meteorologist Kate Bilo in our next weather sphere with this chilly start. Kate, good morning to you.
Good morning, Janelle and Jim. Yeah, these up and down temperatures continue, but I got to tell you, even the lowest temperatures this week are still right about where we should be for early November. The highs are just very high, and we saw a lot of that in October as well. Let's go ahead and open the walls of our next weather sphere. I want to pull up our local map just so you can see how we're starting off the day, and it is chilly outside. We've got temperatures in the 30s in most spots this morning, so a cold start at 38 in Wilmington. We've dropped to 41 in Philadelphia, still have not had an official morning low in the 30s this season in Philadelphia. We'll get there eventually, but maybe not for the next few days. 34 in Millville right now, a little warmer along the coast. You can see how the ocean is kind of a moderating influence. Atlantic City, Surf City are in the mid 50s. Meantime, much of the rest of the area is starting out near the freezing mark. Pottstown at 32. Lancaster right now, 35 degrees. We do have sunshine this morning. I think we will see a few more clouds this afternoon, courtesy of a warm front setting up shop to our north. So 3 things to know to plan and prepare before you go today. This morning is very cold. Most spots in the 30s, so grab the coats. Later this afternoon, it's seasonable. Clouds, some breaks of sun, highs in the mid 60s. And then for Election Day tomorrow, weather should not impact your voting plans at all. In fact, you may not even mind it if you have to stand in line. It's sunny and pleasant at 76 degrees, making it one of the warmest election days in Philadelphia history. Off to school this morning, kids are heading out the door. They at least need the hoodies, if not the heavier coats. It's a very chilly start. We're at 43 degrees right now, or near it in the city, even colder north and west. And then as we head toward 10 a.m., a few more clouds, but we're back to 54 degrees. So the kids are going to want the hoodies and the sweatshirts for outdoor recess today. We're mostly cloudy, 65 degrees the high today. And then tonight is not as cold, down to 52, a few more clouds. And we're going to start off your election day on kind of a cloudy but mild note tomorrow. This next system off to the west, all of this rain, which we so desperately need, is likely going to miss us. This all lifts to the north. Warm air comes in out ahead of it. Cold front doesn't come through until later Wednesday. So coming up, we'll talk about that potential record-breaking Wednesday and when we could see a better chance for rain in the 7-day forecast. For now, let's send it over to Kim Hudson. She's in for Chandler with your morning traffic. Hey, Kim.
Good morning, Kate. Right now, we're taking a live look over the Philadelphia Museum of Art, which is going to be the site of a huge concert and rally hosted by Vice President Harris ahead of Election Day. So your road closures right now will be Kelly Drive eastbound between 25th Street and Aikens Oval. Also Spring Garden Street, both directions between Pennsylvania and Kelly Drive. Ben Franklin Parkway, both directions between 22nd Street and Aikens Oval. And the Vine eastbound off-ramp to 23rd Street. All of that is closed. Your alternates are Fairmount Avenue, JFK Boulevard, Ridge Avenue, the Schuylkill, and the Vine. We're also dealing with a traffic headache that just seems to be getting worse in South Jersey. It all started at 2:30 this morning with a crash involving a tractor trailer. This was on the 42 southbound off-ramp to I-295 northbound. So right now, only the left lane is getting through. A right lane was closed because of the investigation, and there's a brand new crash in the left lane. Janelle?
All right. Thank you, Kim. And as Kim mentioned, final preparations underway for Vice President Kamala Harris's Get Out the Vote concert tonight. And knowing that Pennsylvania is key to victory, the Democratic presidential candidates intentionally are spending this election eve crisscrossing the Commonwealth. CBS News Philadelphia's Ross DiMattei live on the Parkway with that part of our team coverage this morning. Ross, good morning to you.
Good morning, Janelle. Vice President Harris certainly has a busy day ahead of her here in battleground Pennsylvania. She will start in Scranton and then host rallies in Allentown and Pittsburgh before ending her day here in Philadelphia with that large rally and concert scheduled to take place right in front of the Art Museum. Here's the setup right now. We have seen a large increase in the police presence here along the perimeter surrounding Aikens Oval. And then in the far distance, because frankly, this is as close as we could get, you can see what looks like the main stage flanked by several large screens. That's where we expect the vice president to take the stage later tonight. Yesterday, our camera spotted hundreds of workers laying the groundwork for tonight's rally on behalf of the vice president and her running mate, Governor Tim Walz. They're calling it the Vote for Freedom rally, and it's scheduled to start at 5 o'clock tonight, right in front of the Art Museum. There will be a star-studded lineup of speakers and performers, including Lady Gaga, The Roots, Ricky Martin, and Oprah. City crews started preparing last week by blocking off parts of the Parkway, Kelly Drive, and Aikens Oval, and more road closures and parking restrictions are going into effect this morning. We spoke with several people who plan on attending tonight's rally and concert. Some of them tell us they still haven't made up their mind about who they'll vote for tomorrow.
I'm still in the middle. I'm still trying to make up my mind. I guess I'm leaving to the very last day.
I'm going to be most likely voting for the candidate, Kamala.
But remember, this is history. She could be the first female president of the United States of America.
History potentially on the line tomorrow. Now, as for tonight, you can still RSVP as of last check for tonight's rally and concert. Just be prepared to show ID and go through a strict screening process. And the doors open up at 4. The concert and rally starts at 5. And we expect a lot of the road closures that are currently in place to be cleared out for Election Day tomorrow. Jim and Janelle, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Ross. And former President Trump and his running mate, J.D. Vance, will also be in Pennsylvania and other battleground states today. Trump will begin with a rally in Raleigh, North Carolina. And then he makes his way to Pennsylvania with rallies scheduled in Reading and Pittsburgh. Trump will close out his day with an evening rally in Michigan. And Vance, he'll be in the Delaware Valley today, set to appear at a rally at the Newtown Sports and Events Center. That's in Bucks County. That starts at 8:30 tonight. Meanwhile, another hearing is set for today in Philadelphia for tech billionaire Elon Musk. District Attorney Larry Krasner filing a lawsuit against Musk. The DA says Musk's $1 million a day giveaway to voters violates state lottery laws. Musk wanted to move the case to federal court, but a judge said Friday that the federal court system does not have jurisdiction in the case. And you can always find the latest information on the race for the White House on our website, cbsphiladelphia.com. Jim?
Thank you, Janelle. 2 police officers are recovering after they were injured in a struggle with a man earlier this morning. It happened along East Mount Airy Avenue and Germantown Avenue in Mount Airy. Investigators say the officers were responding to a domestic violence call when they began to struggle with the man at the home. No word what led up to that interaction. One officer is being treated for a concussion. The other had a knee injury. The man was arrested and faces several charges, including assault on an officer. Philadelphia police are investigating the accidental shooting death of a 7-year-old girl inside of a home in the Juniata Park neighborhood. 2 adults are now in custody. Police say the girl and a 2-year-old were in a bedroom yesterday afternoon when the gun went off. Investigators are not sure if the girl shot herself or if she was shot by the other child. Police are investigating after human remains were found in a Fishtown park. According to police, the bones were found by someone walking along the shoreline of the Delaware in Penn Treaty Park. The medical examiner later determined that the remains were human legs and that the person had been dead for some time.
Unclear whether or not there was a criminal incident that precipitated this, nor do we know whether it is a male or female, nor do we know the race. However, they do appear to be the bones of an adult.
Anyone with information about the bones is urged to contact police. Quincy Jones, a legendary music producer who worked with Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin, Frank Sinatra, and countless other artists, has died. According to his publicist, Jones passed away at his Los Angeles home last night, surrounded by his family. The Chicago native amassed an extraordinary music catalog while keeping the company of presidents, foreign leaders, movie stars, and Hollywood executives. Quincy Jones was 91 years old.